What if the moon suddenly disappeared? No explosion, no warning, just gone. 1 second it's there, shining bright in the night sky, and the next? Nothing. Sounds peaceful, right? A quiet, star-filled night? Well, think again. The reality would be far from peaceful. It would be the beginning of the end for life as we know it. The first thing you'd notice, almost immediately, would be the oceans. Without the moon's gravitational pull, the massive tides it creates would shrink by about 75%. The sun still has some pull, but it's not nearly enough. High and low tides would become a thing of the past. Sounds like a minor inconvenience? For coastal life, it's an apocalypse. The intertidal zones, those rich ecosystems that are covered and uncovered by the sea each day, would vanish. Beaches would recede permanently, leaving boats stranded and harbors useless. Within months, countless marine species, from crabs to sea turtles, would die off. Coral reefs, dependent on the flow of tides for nutrients and cleaning, would suffocate. The entire marine food web would begin to unravel. But the chaos wouldn't stop at the shoreline. As night falls, the world would plunge into an unfamiliar, profound darkness. Without the moon reflecting the sun's light, our nights would be up to 50 times darker than they are now. Imagine a moonless, cloudy night in the middle of nowhere. That would be every single night. For billions of years, life has evolved with the moon's gentle glow. Countless nocturnal animals, from owls hunting mice to moths navigating by moonlight, rely on it. It's their compass, their spotlight, their clock. Without it, their ancient rhythms would be broken. Predators would struggle to find food, and prey animals might overpopulate, creating a catastrophic imbalance in ecosystems across the globe. Nature's delicate dance would turn into a clumsy, desperate scramble for survival in the dark. And just when you think things couldn't get worse, the real disaster begins to unfold, silently and unstoppably. You see, the moon acts like a giant anchor for our planet, keeping Earth's axis tilted at a stable 23.5 degrees. This steady tilt is the reason we have predictable seasons. Without the moon's stabilizing influence, Earth would begin to wobble on its axis like a dying spinning top. This is called axial precession, and it would become erratic and extreme. Over long periods, centuries or millennia, the tilt could swing wildly, from nearly 0 to more than 45 degrees. What does that mean for us? It means the North Pole could end up pointing directly at the sun, melting the ice caps and turning the equator into a frozen wasteland. One century, London might have a tropical climate. The next, the Amazon rainforest could be buried under a mile of ice. The entire concept of predictable weather and stable climate zones would be completely erased. For humanity, the consequences would be unimaginable. We wouldn't vanish in a flash, but our civilization would crumble. Agriculture, the foundation of our society, depends on predictable seasons. When planting seasons become a lottery, mass starvation is inevitable. The extreme and unpredictable weather shifts would unleash superstorms, biblical floods, and decade-long droughts, all at random. And every single night, we would look up to a sky devoid of its most familiar companion, a constant reminder of the stability we lost. Our oldest calendar, our source of myths, art, and inspiration for millennia, would just be an empty patch of blackness. We would be living on a chaotic, hostile planet, haunted by the ghost of a world we once knew. The moon isn't just a pretty rock in the sky. It is the silent guardian that makes Earth a habitable, stable, and thriving world. It dictates the rhythm of our oceans, stabilizes our seasons, and illuminates our nights. It is an integral part of the intricate system that allows life to flourish. Without it, Earth would still spin through space, but it would be a lonely, chaotic, and almost unrecognizable world. The planet itself would survive, but the delicate balance that supports us would be gone forever. So the next time you glance up at the night sky and see that familiar, comforting glow, take a moment. Really look at it. Appreciate it. It's not just a beautiful sight, It's a fundamental part of our world's life support system. It's a constant reminder of the incredible, fragile balance that allows us to be here. That's not just science fiction, that's life-gesting science. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the cosmos, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss our next video. Stay curious.